Simon, we'll start by taking a look back at Tuesday night's win over Barnet. What was your overall take on our performance?
Well, we had to dig in at times, especially the last 15 minutes when we were down to 10 men, but I thought it was a really bright start, fast start in the first half an hour. We put them under a lot of pressure and it was good to get the 2 goals when we did. And then, they had a spell, second half, early on where we dropped a little bit too deep. And then later on, obviously, when it was down to 10 men. But throughout, I thought it was a brilliant effort.
The red card was, of course, a key point in the game, and I've seen a fair bit of aftermath after the challenge. How do you feel that changed things on the night?
Well, obviously, it changed the momentum of the game. We were on the back foot because they're a good team and can play between the lines and make the numbers count. So we dropped a little bit deeper, but I think that was the right course of action for the time. I think the incident itself, it looks a red card, on reflection. I think Johnstead was taking a bit of a tumble after he turned to the left of the player who came towards him, and his momentum then propelled him forward, and he's gone down a little bit in what could be perceived a little bit reckless, but I know his intent wouldn't be to injure a player, and he was so remorseful after the game and really down. It's a sign of a really honest person, but I felt for him with that because it's been a stuttering start for him because of the previous bad decisions as well from referees, and but we know he's onside. He's a good guy. I think the aftermath was a bit disappointing because one of their players, I think actually their captain, and you look at it, he's holding his face and no one's gone anywhere near his face, and he's taking a dive, and I think that's one of the worst things you can see in modern day football.
After Tuesday night, we're now 10 unbeaten in all competitions. What's pleased you most about these last 10 games and the results we've been getting?
Just the consistency of high effort and high energy output has given us a fighting chance in every game, and we've scored some decent goals along the way and in some really good passages of play, but that collective high energy, intense closing down and fast interplay as well as really, it's excited us as a coaching team and a management team, and it's given us consistent results.
So once at Eastleigh now at the weekend, it was a really tough game last year. We came away empty-handed from there. What do you expect this time around?
Always a tough game against Eastleigh. They've got some big strong boys, and I understand they have a few injuries, especially to their back four from the other night, but we'll be doing some more in-depth analysis over between now and Saturday morning when we sit down with the players with their probable lineup and things that have been going for and against them recently, and their strengths and weaknesses. But they've got good ground, good wide pitch to play on, which hopefully will suit us. But we know we're in for a difficult game. They were right up there last year, and they're well capable, as proven already this season.
Speaking of injuries to the back four, can you give us an update on the fitness of Connor Hall? Is he likely to come back into contention?
I think Saturday will be too soon. He's a very important player for us, and I think just rushing him back would be wrong to do so. But he should be back for the game after.
Elsewhere, team selection-wise, Johnstead's red card means he misses out. Does that give you a bit of a selection headache? We've had Lloyd Kerry and both Sam Jones putting in good performances for the under-23s and trying to force their way in recent weeks.
Well, obviously, we're centre forward short with Johnstead not being available for the squad. So it'll be Jonah that will be participating in the squad this weekend, travelling with us, and he's looked brighter and brighter in training, and we're looking forward to seeing him.
And finally, Saturday's game is one before our big FA Cup clash with Portsmouth. Ticket sales are going really well. Is it a challenge now keeping focus on the next game when it can be tempting to look ahead to such a big game?
Well, we've got all next week to look forward to that game. I think it's important that Saturday is an indicator that the energy levels are still high and of what put us in this decent position of fourth. But the aim has to be now to set the bar higher, and we have to make sure that no one needs resting for the game after, because their energy levels have dipped on Saturday.
Thank you.
Cheers.